Hello, it's time for our timely truth. Today, let's ponder about how time and chance happen to all. That's what I call God's divine intervention. Before I became a born again Christian, I always wonder how God put all things together, like how time and chance happen. Do you know by any chance know people who always seem to be in the right place at the right time? Or perhaps not? Or do you know the reason why you are there? We are always bumping or casually or incidentally meeting them into the right people in the right places at the right times. It could be anywhere, like at work, in the church, in a mall, or just anywhere. And at times when you are in desperate need of extra finances, having family and marital issues, needed a prayer for a job and other things, or perhaps you happen to meet people who then bless you or even help you in a certain situations and you felt the blessing of love just the right time. Some people may think it's what they call luck, coincident, but the right choice of word is God's perfect timing, his divine intervention. God knows exactly when, where, how, and by whom your needs are to be met. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 11, it tells us that he had made everything beautiful in its time. So let's look at King Solomon's life. And we all know that he was the son of David and he loved the Lord as his father. When he became the king, his only heart desire was to ask God for wisdom and knowledge. And God not only gave him wisdom and knowledge, but also gave him wealth, riches, and honor. He became the wisest, wealthiest man who ever lived, but with all of his practical insights on life, he failed to heed his own advice, and he began a downward spiral. He turned his heart away from the Lord towards the end of his life, but Solomon looked back, came back to the Lord with an attitude of humility and repentance before he died. Ecclesiastes records his last reflections on life, proving through bitter experience that finding meaning in life apart from God is a vain pursuit. Here's what Solomon had something to say about man's ability cannot guarantee the results because of the effect of timing, the time and chance. And Solomon is using his own experience to explain this. So let me read you Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 11 to 12. It says here, I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither is bread to the wise, nor riches to men of intelligence and understanding, nor favor to men of skill, but time and chance happen to them all. For man also knows not his time, as the fishes are taken in an evil net, and as the birds are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time when falls suddenly upon them. So let's try to expound it just a bit. It says here that the race is not to the swift, which means that the winner of the race is not necessarily the fastest person, and I agree. This is true. The fastest runner who ever ran a race could not win, and why? Perhaps because of a sprained ankle. And secondly, nor the battle to the strong. In other words, the one who wins the battle is not necessarily the stronger one. The battle is not always won by the largest number of well-trained troops either. Self-sufficiency is an enemy when it causes us to believe that we can always do things on our own strength, just as what God did to Gideon's army by reducing their number from 32,000 to 300. With an army this small, there could be no doubt that the victory was from God. It is not from them. So like Gideon, we must recognize the danger of fighting in our own strength. Thirdly, Solomon said that the men of understanding or intelligence and educated ones are not the only ones who gain riches, nor bread to the wise, nor riches to men of understanding. And lastly, here is the most interesting statement, nor favor to men of skill, but time and chance happen to them all. You could be the most skillful person who ever worked, but if the materials that you were working with were very poor, the finished product would be defective. Solomon, in short, is telling us that those who are better, wiser, and stronger don't win the war, don't win the race, don't get the riches, and don't win the favor. But those who are in the right place at the right time win the race and enjoy the favor, and of course the success. The only one who can put you in the right place at the right time is God, and only God, no one else but God. Let me quote you this. Let me try to quote this from one of the authors. He said that you can try through self-effort to better position yourself for success by studying more, working harder, and cultivating more strategic relationship. Well, you may end up being slightly faster, slightly stronger, and more well connected, but only God can put you in the right place at the right time and give you a good success. But there are also people who find themselves in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's true. There's a right place and the right time, the right moment, but there are times on the wrong place and the wrong time also, because these are the people who chose to do their own ways and their own time. For them, it was a perfect timing for them. So they get caught in a net and they don't even know why. They are the people who are not blessed. Everything seems to go wrong for them because they did it their way. They get caught in evil circumstances and they cannot get out of them. It's because they are in the wrong place at the wrong time. Ecclesiastes, let me say it again in chapter 9, verse 12, it says, "For man also does not know his time, like fish taken in a cruel net, like birds caught in a snare. So the sins of men are snared in an evil time, when it falls suddenly upon them. But for those who are in the right place at the right time don't get into trouble. Instead, they get the blessings. They get the favor, they get the provisions, they get the best deals." So my friend, do you want to be in the right place at the right time? Then let us trust God so that He can lead us to where He wants us to be. And God bless you all.